Hello and welcome to the capital of Helmscale here in Dwarf Fortress. We're following the king as he is doing something. He's penning and pasturing that goat. Yes, well done, king. Welcome to our humble abode. And now he is storing an item. No, he's constructing a building. What's he doing? Oh, he's putting that door in. Yeah, he cares about the religious needs of our community. He's a great king. He's a great king with slightly subpar quarters. We made this golden statue, by the way, and I want to read it to you. This is an exceptional gold statue by Kosoth Stop Oiled. The item is an exceptionally designed image of Kosoth Stop Oiled, the dwarf, and dwarves, in gold by Cog Regden. Kosoth Stop Oiled is surrounded by the dwarves. The artwork relates to the election of the dwarf Kosoth Stop Oiled to the position of mayor of the Labours of Tramelling in 93. So, very cool statue, worth a bit of money. 1140, but it's not enough. It's not enough. And yeah, there's sort of some things we could do here. I guess we could try and okay, so we need to go here. Bars. Okay. Go iron bars. We could clad his floor in iron bars. So let's do that. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, we can play around with this. However, the outpost liaison perfectly pleased with his stuff. Up here. And we'll see what this looks like. I think there's I think it's kind of looks pants, to be honest. Human caravan has arrived. Indeed. All right, that's that. We can move some amulets as well. I'm sure that'll be enough later on. There we go. Yeah, so our other project, of course, as you recall, is the pump stack. And we're here now. We're at the level of the second cavern layer. And so we have 1, 2, 3 left. So we're certainly getting there with this thing. Construction of certain goods. Okay, so when we're putting in the iron floor, we're defacing. Wait a minute, who's fighting and why? Why are we fighting? What are we doing here? Are we... Did he get run over or something? Man, they bring a lot of carts. Well, you know, We're happy to trade. So I mean that does it. Covering the floor in iron does it. We've been re-elected here. Make more traction benches. I mean, this is absolutely bonkers, guys. That's a very unfortunate thing to have as a fetish. Traction benches. All right. So at least he's pleased with his tomb, and he wants chains. 10 chain. I'm actually excited to see what these guys brought because, like, they were Legion. Hopefully, brought a lot of good stuff. We'll buy all their logs, for instance. But the broker is asleep. She's asleep. She's a genius, but she's very quirky lately. Mm. I should have covered the floor in iron before I moved everything in there. To be honest, things to think of for next time. Trade. Okay, so they have some interesting bars. We'll get them all. I mean, possibly we can get the cut things. We don't need that. Unless we do need crystal and clear glass. No, we don't. We have some already. We'll get all their logs. Interesting instrument, but we're trying to make them ourselves here. Og. Olo. We'll get all the toys because that's just I always forget to make things like that. Hedgehog. Okay. Raven in a. Yeah, okay. So not too much there, but we'll get any nice drinks they have. Parsnip wine and the like. Beetroot wine. Strawberry wine. Longland beer. Barley wine. Prickleberry wine. Strawberry wine. Fisherberry wine. All good stuff. Sewer brew. Yeah, that's my favorite. Favorite. Okay, cool. What else do you have? Not much, I suspect. A load of buckets. Actually, there was the thing that I meant to do that we need to absolutely do when we've done this trading, and that is to change all the clothing orders slightly. I don't think we need any of that. And I think we can get some cloth bins. The humans are much cheaper with their cloth. I think we have leather coming out of our rear end. We don't need any of that. And you know what? We're just going to get all their plants if we can. Good stuff. All their leaves and fruit. Yes, all of them. So many muskmelons. All their thread. Actually, we don't need that many muskmelons, do we? Yeah. Let's not get them. I think we have splints and crutches. So we're alright. And here's a ladle, bronze ladle. Completely pointless, I would say. And a pestle. Iron meat cleaver. They make some weird things. There's a fork. Imagine such a thing. Eating with cutlery. Ridiculous. Right. We should think about books. And the library, right? This isn't very valuable stuff. I don't think that's sorted out yet. This, however, maybe. So how about you take this? That's a nice earring, I would say. Hmm. There we go. Let's trade all that lot. Nice. Okay, excellent. We've done the trading. How are we doing with our lovely pump stack? I dare say we're doing brilliantly. Yep. And should I bite the bullet here? We can't just put in more statues. Right, let's put in a bunch of statues here in the throne room. Let's see if that helps. Petition. Human. Oh yeah. We need to change all the cloth jobs here. Trousers. For cougar men. Because cougar men are right in between humans and dwarves. And dwarves can use cougarman gear, and humans can use cougarman gear. So on humans, the sleeves will be a bit short, you know, and trouser legs will be a bit tight around the waist. For the dwarves, they'll have to fold them, you know, and the sleeves and things, but they can use them. So that's a good trick if you have humans in your fort. And I've just forgotten to do it for ages here. So we'll just change all of these to cougarman gear. And whenever we make armor in the future as well, we need to remember to change it to cougarman size. And this dress. And this cloak. And the shoes. I think that's all we're making, right? Yeah. That's very cool. We changed that. And this is getting made. Slowly but surely. So, have they put the statues in yet? No, they're still thinking about it. And some migrants have arrived, apparently. I don't think there's any. Oh, yeah, there are some statues. Let's make 10 iron statues anyway. This is an iron statue of the rocks of granite. The item is an image of the rocks of granite, the deity of volcanoes and earth, depicted as a female human with 3 dwarves in iron by Eguk Negusagusa. The rocks of granite, is striking a triumphant pose. The rocks of granite is surrounded by the 3 dwarves. And here we have another statue of Atham the Azure. The deity of poetry depicted as a female dwarf and dwarves. The dwarves are prostrating themselves before Atham the Azure. And then here we have an exceptional iron statue of Vukar, a muse machine. It sounds like a funny guy. The husband of the midnight troll, Dishmab Bronze Evans, the dwarf in iron by Cog Regison. Dishmab is striking down Vukar. Yeah, the artwork relates to the killing of the husband of the midnight troll Vukar by the dwarf Dishmab in the playful fields in 71. That's bloody awesome. Okay, so the statues are in place. Did this help? Not a bit. And we want the Thin Hall has many members in Helmscale and requires a guild hall. Metalsmith Guild. Yes, sir. Coming right up. Let's put that in place there. And over here we have the final piece of the puzzle. And when this is in place, we're going to double check and triple check everything. And then we'll give it a go, actually. I think we'll do it manually just to see how it goes. But what am I doing with this? Okay, so let's do an experiment here. That's a masterfully designed, exceptionally designed. So if we destroy a masterpiece, that's when they are moaning about things. But this here is an exceptionally designed, so we'll try that. Maybe we can make the floor look really funny here and just leave the masterpieces alone. Also, I have another question. Can I engrave this floor? I bloody can. Let's just do the corners here. So that's obviously what we need to do. We need to put very pricey flooring in. Yeah, nobody complained about exceptional stuff. It's just the masterpieces. Masterpiece. This is exceptional. BN. I've forgotten which one it was now. Oh yeah, this one here. BNF. BNF. Right? BNF. That's the masterpiece. It's this one here we're working on at the moment. So we'll let them get on with that. How are we doing here? We have, we're waiting for the block. I guess here he comes. Okay, so I don't know how this works, but what happens if we start this pump manually? Here we have Inod the Trapper. Okay, so we need to start each one of them. But I guess we should actually start them from the bottom, right? So she needs to stand here pumping. Yeah. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'm actually very keen to try the mechanical things with the wind power and things. The only thing is, this goes straight up through the living quarters, and I really don't want to faff around with that. So that's what we're doing this the old-fashioned way. I wonder if I can just start them all. We have a mood going on. If we might have accidents here, by the way. I don't know how this works. All right. Getting lava up here. Slowly but surely, right? Yeah. I think it's working now. Dwarven powered, though. Not powered, but dwarven powered. Bloody hell, this is quick. This is super quick. Hey, it's happening, guys. It's happening. Well chuffed. Well chuffed I am. I believe we have to have a level of 3 or more, but it should be absolutely fine. Otherwise it'll evaporate, is what I'm saying, by the way. He's working. It's fine. Just want to keep my eye on this, of course. Getting down to the last bit here. And we're done. So now we need to stop pumping everything here. It's actually also quite nice that there's not too much lava in these little containers here, these little cells here. Wait a minute. I suddenly started forgetting to press the pump itself. There is a bit in some of them, I suppose, but you know, overall, we should be able to walk around in them after a while. Here we got one with a bit more in it. So, Zazit, the planter, has created Zimmelsh Tarshem, a silkstone ring. He claims it as a personal treasure. Greedy man. Just checking through these here. There's lava in these upper ones, quite a lot. Okay, but now we can just say this door, please don't go in here and enter into the lava. And we have lava edge up in our fort, just underneath here. So we can demolish all of these and replace them with their lava equivalents. And then we can expand as well if we want to. It's bloody brilliant. Oh, and these, for sure. And so we need to do furnaces, magma, smelter, right? And magma glass furnace and magma kiln in the end when that's done. And magma forge, right? Well, wait. We need to maybe channel first. And so these are just on these corners here, so we can have a third row out here. Let's just, dig it out. And we can have it down here. And down here. And down here. And make a massive metal industry if we want to. And I don't mind. I do want to in the end. Alright, and so here then, they have no work orders, and nothing here, nothing here. And so I want to check how we're doing with instruments. Actually, maybe that is its own category out here. Yes. We have 39 instruments. I think we're making some instruments, actually. I mean, look at this. Green glass vukas. That's in this chest here. Let's have a look at it. This is the masterful green glass vukas created by Asen Idastod. The vukas is a mid-sized handheld conical bore glass wind instrument. The musician blows across a hole in the side. The musician selects the pitch by pressing keys to stop holes. The instrument has a nearly 4-octave range going from middle to a very high pitch. At all pitches, the instrument has an evolving light mellow timbre. It has 2 registers. The low register has a graceful, fluid, fragile timbre. The high register begins at mid-high pitch and has a sparse, dark timbre. That's pretty darn cool. And with all of these improvements to our fort, we are actually at the episode's end. Thank you very much for watching me getting my lava sorted out here. Making the king's chambers and the throne room is now acceptable to him. So just a few iron things in there and we're sorted, I guess. And we'll do the same in these 2 rooms next time. And of course, we have some more. Yeah, okay. So that's another thing we could do. In fact, we are going to do that in here. So it looks a bit more uniform. And engrave. And we have magma set up. Finally. I should have done that a long time ago. Because man, that took forever. Like bleeding ever, guys. for bleeding out. All right, thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave all the good things for the channel if you like this, and I assume you do, since you have been now here for many, many episodes, I can only assume. Anyway, see you in the next one. Bye!